Good morning and welcome back to the Financial Blueprint. My name is Eric Hamilton and I am the president and owner of Hamilton Estates and Hamilton Sales Academy. So this week we are stepping into the future, the financial future. So in the past, last time we were together, we talked about the basics of investing. We learned about our good friend compound interest, but now we're about to take a journey into the future. And so for a topic like this, I decided I needed to bring some reinforcement. So I brought big guns with me. I brought a big gun with me. So the other gentleman that you see on stage, his name is Rod Newhouse. Rod Newhouse is a financial advisor, specialist, guru, anything with finances. This gentleman is here, and thank you for joining us, Rod.
Thank you for having me this morning.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, the market volatility has been absolutely crazy, okay? So my first question to you, sir, is what are you seeing as a best practice? What are you seeing people doing to kind of hold and not go crazy looking at the market?
Well, what you want to make sure you first do is not panic. I mean, I know it's hard to do that, but what we first and foremost have seen with a lot of our clients is just stay calm as best we can. We can't really make a lot of changes right now, and if you really want to jump off the ship, you're going to lock in your losses. So we don't want to lock in any losses right now. So right now we're just advising people to stay calm as best we can. Let's get through this storm, and then we can see where we are.
Yeah, I love it. I think a lot of times you look at your portfolio and you see a whole bunch of red and you just immediately freak out. It reminds me of the Toy Story session where Woody said, this is the best time to freak out. But as Ross said, let's remain calm. Let's keep cool. All right, so let's jump to the future. So a Roth IRA, what is that and why is that important?
A Roth IRA is a retirement instrument, a vehicle that you can use to pretty much grow tax-free as long as you hold it in there for 5 years. It's good for early starters, early families, youth trying to get started. The problem with it sometimes, though, is you have income limits. So if you make too much money later in life, it's not maybe the best vehicle, and we can talk about other options such as a traditional IRA or other different options.
Yeah. So I've got some individuals that shot some questions over to us prior to, and thank you for the questions. But one I consistently get is, I'm just starting my financial journey. We just started this program 5 weeks ago, and now we're jumping all the way to retirement planning. I'm just learning how to budget and get my money together. So what things are you seeing, and what can you talk to people about things like that?
Well, I tell a lot, that's a great question. A lot of people say that to me often, like, I don't have any money, I don't know where to start, I'll talk to you later. My thing is, the sooner you can start, the better off you are. Because if you start early enough, you can get a good footing. You can start to trust the people that you work with and understand the principles so that you don't lose out on maximizing gains later on.
The big thing we always talk about, as Rod is kind of insinuating, is we're not trying to time the market, it's time in the market. If we are consistent, those small principles over and over again, we will get to where you want to be. Now, what would you say to the person, or what are you seeing out of a person that may be 55, 60 years old and said, I've never thought about retirement investing? How would you recommend a person like that, or what are you seeing for individuals like that?
Well, that's also another great question. It's never too late to start. Yes, you want to start earlier, but it's never too late to start. You have a catch-up provision that they have once you get to 50 years old, which allows you to put $7,500 more into your investment portfolio on the retirement side. You also have a super catch-up provision that's actually new that people from 60 to 63 can also benefit from, that allows you to put about $11,000 more into your retirement plan. So if you have a 401k plan with your company, you can actually add to that if you're in your 50s or 60s, depending on what your age range is.
Love it. You brought up 401k. A lot of companies offer this, but based on the statistics, not every employee takes advantage of that. What would you talk to a person about something like that that doesn't maximize or doesn't contribute consistently to 401k?
If you're not contributing to your 401k, shame on you. It is what we refer to as free money in essence. You're going to get an employer match in most cases, where if you're putting in $1, they're going to put in 50 cents, or they're going to put in another $1. So you want to do your best to be able to maximize your opportunities to take the opportunity to maximize your growth over time.
So one of the things I learned at an early age was the importance of not only compound interest, but also maximizing the 401k. And at times it seems like I don't want, if I'm only making $1,000 a week and I got to put $200 or $100 or $50 toward this, it's not giving me my instant gratification. And a lot of people struggle with that. You're talking about something that's long-term. I'm living in the here and now. Any thoughts on that?
I often say, would you rather live like a king for a day or prince the rest of your life? There's an actual analogy or something that we can show you where would you rather have $10,000 a day for 30 days, or would you rather take a penny doubled every day for 30 days? Which one's going to be more? I won't give you the answer to that right now, but I'll let you think about that for a moment, because there's really a way that you can grow your money over time. And as we alluded to earlier, it's time in the market, not time ing the market.
Love it, love it. Last question, or last one that we got. So as far as different vehicles for retirement planning, is there any one in particular that you see most people doing nowadays? And let's take a person that's in their 20s or 30s. What are some things that you're seeing as the best retirement vehicle?
Well, one thing I see people do, there's a little bit of confusion in the marketplace, is a 401k, when you leave your job, a lot of people leave their money there and they don't take it out and move it to an IRA. And so that's something where you can actually take your money and have it work for you in your own pocket, as opposed to leaving it at the company where it's not really growing any further. So understanding the difference between what an IRA and a 401k is, and then also for the younger people or lower income earners who understand also what a Roth IRA is. So those kind of three things, traditional IRA, Roth IRA, and 401k, is pretty much a good baseline to get started with. And if you ever have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you.
What's the best way for people to get in contact with you?
You can reach me at 44management.com, or you can email me at rodd@44mgmt.com. And we're also on Instagram at 44management.
Okay, so just to recap, start now, max out your 401k and explore the different other IRAs or Roth IRAs. So here's my challenge. We always got to leave with a challenge. Number one, open up your retirement account, take a look at it. Here's my ask. Can you contribute 1 additional % to your 401k or your retirement account? That's my challenge, is 1% increase on where you are today. So with that, next time we get together, we are going to talk about building wealth through real estate. Yeah, that's really exciting. If you think about 90% of millionaires have real estate in their portfolio. So checking out for now, Eric Hamilton with Rod Newhouse. Absolute pleasure. Financial Blueprint. We'll see you soon. Thank you.